All the species here you see are waders that are wading through water. You see the flamingos, like egrets, like plovers. They are all waders. We call them waders. The waders, they are wading through. They are feeding through wading in water. This is this side. The other side mostly has ducks. We have high tide behind those mangrove. We have the other side that there is low and high tide. But this area there is no high tide because it is not connected to the creek. The other side is connected to the creek, who is affected by the low and high tide. But this side is separated from the other side. We have a sluice gate in the other side. You can just let water come and go through that area. But this is the area mainly for the waders. You can see here most of them here, some breed here. They have now this time for breeding. Some birds they start breeding now in summer here. Some they migrate now back to Europe, to Asia. Some, as I mentioned before, go to Netherlands for breeding, like black-tailed gobblers are here. Now they are migrating back now. We have program also here now. We started program to follow the migration through the ringing. We have now started this year ringing program. We put rings on the legs, then we release them, then we follow later if there is recovery from outside, from Europe, from Asia. If anyone captures our birds, then we have people back. Then we know from where our birds go and come back. This is one method of study migration. This time now we have little visitor, we have little because summertime we have little birds compared with winter time. In winter time, that's time for migration. That all birds from Europe, from Asia come here to spend the winter. But now with the onset of the summer, most of birds are going back to the breeding grounds in the coldest area in the northern hemisphere. But we have here some species that already breeds here. You can see some like that black winged still, they breed here. We have Kentish plovers, they breed here, like doves, all these species they breed here. But in summer mostly time these are habitats here. We have this area, wet area, wetlands. We have sabkha, that dry area up, call it sabkha. And we have the mud flats in the other side. With low and high tide, the other side we have mud flats. This mangrove is introduced here, but now it's covered the whole area. Now we have a program also to control the mangrove trees from spreading to the mud flats. But if the mangrove community spread in this open area, this is not preferred by waders. Because waders they need open area. Now what we do, we control the mangrove in a specific area, not to cover this open area. Only that side we have this program to control the mangrove. So this good area that we have biodiversity, we have everything here. We have plants, we have heavy fauna, we have plants. You see, you have different species now around here. It's like biodiversity here is really good. We have like 150 species of birds in the area. We got it from our annual and monthly counting for birds here.
And is it difficult to count a bird twice?
Yeah, you need to be quick when you do this. Sometimes we divide it into groups. One the other side, one here, to avoid this duplication and these things. Some we use the car to go through the road. Count, we call this road count. One stand in one point and count around the point. That we call it count, point count. From tower. We have tower inside. Cover the half of this sanctuary. From that side, you can cover the whole area around. The other area like this, we use cars through that road inside. We count through the road. We count all species, all the numbers, everything in the sanctuary. Before we have one annual and quarterly census, but this year we started monthly, just to have more consolidated data about our birds.
And how do you analyze the numbers? Are there databases for it?
Yeah, we started now databases to see the variation even between years and between months. Because we know now we have low numbers, then we can compare with winter time. Also we have here this book for visitors. Then we always also check the numbers of visitors. They come in winter and summer. Then we compare also the number. Mostly like goes simultaneously with if the high birds numbers, then we have high visitors because attracted visitors more. And winter is called triangle. People they like to come here in winter, but in summer it's really difficult to come during those hot and humid days. It's very difficult here.
And did you notice some change in the bird behavior, or?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the birds. Some birds they adapted to live here, like flamingos. Some are migratory, but some they are adapted to stay here the whole year. Why? Because we have feeding station here inside. We have like 5 or 6 stations inside. We feeding flamingo in the middle from this side, and the other side the flamingo hide. Some people from Sheikh office, they do this wildlife protection office. They do the feeding. So they adapted to stay here for the whole year. Many flamingos that we have good population that stay here the whole year.
Okay.
Some migrate.
And are there specific species that can't live together, that avoid each other, or can they all live harmless together?
No, they just live together. No problem. Here food is really available. During the high tide and low tide, there is a lot of food come up with low tide. They scatter all around. If you are lucky now, when you go inside, you can see if it is low tide, you will see all the flamingo spread and scattered around a whole area. When the high tide, they come and congregated in a specific area. With high tide. But with low tide, they just disperse, and now they are dispersing. And when the feed come, they come all together to the feeding areas. They disperse again. The area is really rich with fish, with invertebrates, this water is coming here from this pumping station. All this area is supported by this water. It's come from this pumping station. It's come from the other side, from the Medan area. This mainly supported this side.
We'll just stop it.